Hey guys, I am coming on here because I just want to speak about Lori Paige, okay? Her father has been taken in custody. Well, he's charged with second degree murder, her dad. This young lady right here been missing for about 2 years. Well, no, about a year and a half, I think. And her name is Lori Paige, this young lady right here. She went missing. Her father had made a police report on June 1st of 2023. He was basically saying like, hey, she just left home, basically trying to make it seem like she ran away. She left without any shoes on. She was only 12 years old. Sadly, she was found deceased like recently, about um I want to say they just found her what, about a month ago. um Everything is in this 66 page um this 66 page documents right here. It's public, and it's just giving a timeline of what happened. She went missing. They was investigating her father. And like I said, he the one made like the police report of the young lady. And it took them a year and a half to finally figure out. They got up on some evidence. They got into the father's phone. Um, Things started to add up with the police, and evidence started to show that the father had something to do with his daughter's disappearance. And you could just read through it. It's long, y'all. Like, it's long. It's going to give you like the details when she went missing and what evidence they found and all of that. I do want to speak about her father. They found evidence on his credit card. One of his credit cards had that on June 1st. He found where he bought a contraception pill. I'm guessing it was like a plan B. It's in this page, the documents right here. And that is suspicious because they like, okay, June 1st she went missing. Her dad bought a contraception pill. What does he need that for? Yes, the dad had a girlfriend. Come to find out, they dug deeper, found out the girlfriend was out of town. She wasn't nowhere near her father when he bought the contraception pill. They probably was like trying to figure out like, okay, so did he buy it for his girlfriend? Come to find out, the girlfriend didn't need it because she was way out of town, nowhere near him. So common sense is like, okay, he must have been buying this contraception pill for his daughter. In my mind, that's what I'm thinking. And and I guess after they did their investigation on the girl's father, they just came up to a conclusion that, okay, he had something to do with her death, her murder, and he's been arrested and he's charged with second degree murder. He hasn't went to court yet, but it's coming. It's coming. And I cannot wait until that trial starts because I am going to be watching and keeping up with that. But it is so sad that like how all these young women, they are coming up missing. They're being murdered by their family members. These are young girls that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years old. And it's by someone that's supposed to like really care for them and really love them. It's so sad. Her dad had custody of her. She wasn't living with her mom. I don't know why you know, what that situation was about with the mom and the dad. Like, why did the father have custody of the little girl? Because she didn't stay with her mom. She stayed with her father. The mom was in contact with the daughter. You know, she still was around. The mom was getting suspicious also, like in the beginning stages of the investigation when her daughter went missing, and she kept telling them like something ain't right, you know, like I think he did something to my daughter, like our daughter. And Lord behold, a year and a half later, they finally took him into custody, and they're charging him with his daughter's death. And if you just look through the page, like this 66 page document, it's a lot of stuff in here that'll make you, you know, just it's a lot of stuff that's going to have you guys like, oh my goodness. You know, it was her teachers and people that knew her said that Lori, you know, a lot of times she was depressed, you know, and she was just going through things, and she was just always depressed. And if you read through this right here, you're going to see like she was depressed. It was said that she was very depressed, and I can see why, you know. And I'm like, most likely her father was abusing her. Like he probably what it looks like he was sexually abusing his own daughter. So that's why she probably was always depressed, you know. She probably was, that was heavy on her. I'm quite sure that was really heavy on her, you know. This is your own dad, and she probably felt like she really couldn't tell nobody, or you know, she was holding all of this in. Yeah, it's sad. It's really, really sad. It really is. And yes, sadly, y'all, Lori Paige, the 12-year-old girl that went missing about a year and a half ago, she's been found deceased. Her father is being charged with her murder, her unaliving. And your kids are supposed to be like your everything. You are supposed to protect them. When nobody else in the world has their back, as a parent, you are supposed to have your kids' back. You are supposed to have your children's back. I just don't know. I'm like lost for words, y'all. I am so lost for words. We just got to really try our best to look out for our children. You know, it does take a village. You know, if we see something off, or we see a kid that's something off about a kid, we have to really like pay attention to those things, you know. And I know a lot of times we all want to mind our business, but you know, we got to look out for these babies. We really do. We really, really do. But it's a lot. You know, it's a lot. This you can like probably stop my video, pause it, slow it down, so you can like read all of this that I have right here that I'm showing y'all. Like, this is giving the details and everything that you guys want to know. So yeah, guys, it's sad. It is really, really sad. This is a sad case. It was another young lady I reported on and found, and sadly she has, been found deceased yesterday here in Detroit, Michigan. Her name is London. She was found deceased as well yesterday. I had already did like a little story on her as well. So prayers out to her family as well. Prayers out to Lori's family, her mom and all her family that really loved her and cared for her. But yeah, y'all want to take a look. This is it. All this information is about Lori. And yeah, it's sad situation, y'all. This man really, like, it's looking like he got his daughter pregnant, and that's probably going to be the motive. You know, that probably was the motive. I'm guessing the motive was, okay, she pregnant, like, I gotta get rid of her. And I'm guessing maybe, like, he felt like, okay, let me get her this contraception pill. Maybe it didn't work. I don't know. Or he bought the pill and maybe he just changed his mind at the last moment. Like, okay, I got to get rid of her another way. You know, I'm just going to just get rid of her. I'm going to just, I don't know. You know, he panicked. He had to panic. And he had to get rid of his daughter. It's sad. That is what I'm thinking in my mind. Like, that's the motive. Like, because why would you kill your 12-year-old daughter? It's just, it's really looking like it's giving you was like molesting her and you got her pregnant. Y'all, this is so sad. This is so sad. Yeah, but that's it, guys. You all can stroll and read this page with all the information on it about Lori Paige's death. Unfortunately, this is Shauna with Shauna P Talks. And like, comment, and subscribe. And yes, guys, until next time, I will be back. See you later. Hey, guys, this is Shauna with, of course, Shauna P Talks. I just did a video on Lori Paige, and I closed out at the end. I was like, hey, you know, saying my name or whatever on my page. I'm like, hey, until next time, you know, basically I wrapped up my video at the end, not knowing that I didn't show y'all like all of the page, the 66 page. I still had like a little bit to go. So I cut the video off too soon, but I'm about to put it in here, y'all, okay? So here's the rest of the 66 page. You can read it or whatever, okay? So I apologize for that, y'all. I was moving too fast, y'all. But here's the rest of the page until like the end. Now I am finished. I am about to go fix me some, you know, dinner to eat. And this is Shauna again. Like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I'm out. See you guys later.